Hey guys, it's Skewb, and today I'm going to show you why these are pretty much the same thing. So the Pyraminx, the Skewb, and the Skewb are actually all the same thing, but some of them look a little bit different. I'm going to kick out the Skewb. I'm going to tell you why these two are literally the same thing. So this Pyraminx here, actually no, this Skewb is actually a Pyraminx, but in a cubic shape. Now, this might be easier if I take off these tips, and then maybe it'll be easier to see why they are the same thing. Okay, they're all off. So now I've taken all the tips off this Pyraminx. So now, basically, how to kind of recognize is you look at this piece, which is a center. This edge is basically a leaf, because you see this kind of center on a Pyraminx is a corner on an Skewb. So basically, if I turn this, it's the same as this. This corner is basically this. This leaf is basically this yellow-red edge, and then this leaf is that, and this leaf is that. So that's how it's like, and it's done for every single tip. So there are like four of these sides, and there are 4 of these corners on an Skewb that you can turn. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's how the Pyraminx. So yeah, basically the Pyraminx. So the Skewb is a Pyraminx without the tips, so yeah. But the Skewb is actually a little bit easier than the Pyraminx, because you can get a case like this, where you have flipped edges. So basically, I said this edge is like a leaf. So basically, it means that this is flipped, but since it's the same color, it doesn't really matter. So it's basically like that. So let's get rid of the Pyraminx, and we'll bring back the Skewb. So you might be able to tell that they're both corner turning. So this Skewb turns on this corner, and it moves these 3 corners and these 3 centers with it. So it turns like this. And basically, if I do the same thing for the Pyraminx, I take 4 of the tips off. We'll just leave these there. Then basically, so it's basically the same thing. So if I look at it from this angle, we have this corner moving. We have this corner moving is basically like this corner moving. We have this corner moving is like this corner moving. And we have this corner moving is like this. So you can think of an Skewb as a Skewb, but half of the corners are gone. Because on the Skewb, you can only do turns on the corners that are already on the Skewb in here. So you can turn this corner because it's already on. But on the Skewb, you can also turn this corner, because I've just taken the tips off, but there would be a corner there. It's kind of like from this position, where if you say you can turn this, this, and this, just like an Skewb, you can turn this, this, and this. But you can't turn this on an Skewb, because if I do that, well, it kind of does turn, but it actually turns the back. So it's equivalent to that. So I've shown you how the Skewb is similar to a Skewb, and how the Skewb is similar to a Pyraminx. So how's the Pyraminx same as a Skewb? Well, Pyraminx same as an Skewb same as a Skewb, kinda. So that's how it is. And originally, it was just these two. The Skewb came last. Basically, after the famous Pyraminx was designed, this Skewb was actually designed it was originally called the Pyraminx Skewb because it was just the Pyraminx, but it just looked a little bit different. So that's why these three puzzles are pretty much the same thing. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to put these tips back on, so I'll be a bit. Okay, back to normal. So that's why these three puzzles are the same thing. And if you're wondering which ones I like the most, I like the Pyraminx the most out of these three. Then I'll probably say the Ivy Cube and the Skewb. Why do I not like the Skewb? Well, I like doing this, but there is an algorithm that you have to know called the sledgehammer. If you want to be good at Skewb, you have to execute right. It kind of goes like this. I can't do it well. You kind of go like this. I can't do it. Yeah, so that would be my order. So let me know what video you want me to make next. And okay, see ya.